nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And bring the tight end left. They go play action on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Low fine in his back. Mixon. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
1st down, play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and 10, trying to mix it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rim. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Design bootleg here. Running quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season for a kicker. Kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. The decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 bites.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Team, right here. Here we go. Here we go. Hot 70. Hot 79 Broncos. Ready?
Air it out on 3rd. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. He's out in the clear. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington first down.
Red.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Tigakoplo for the grab. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Ready?
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And the defender comes away with it. Fulton Adebo's got it. And the Giants will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Now looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down.
Driving forward with Scattergood. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Giants in control so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession.
Here we go.
They have second down and 5. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Lead us to the 27.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution is pretty well done, too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Like that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up third and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's third, less than a yard.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders, nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one's complete, right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is Allen on the give. Having gained up about a handful there. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing from the gun. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. On first down, here's Daniels. Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Again, Daniels to the air. It is cut left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
To the air again, Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 7. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Pick up a 5 on that play, and the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. Boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Running Mixon out of the gun. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 33. He'll call his own number. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Now pitch it to Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Man in motion here. Trying to get it with the option. Cuts right. Down to the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Ready?
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Come on, go.
Daniels on first down. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
38-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks at midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go. No.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Viking 18. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is Allen on second. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, smash.
3rd and short, Daniels gets everything he has under this one. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders make it 17-all. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Motion man right is Slayton. Wanting to start the drive with Nixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle out. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting him the touchdown.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Ready.
They send a tight end in motion.
60 Eagles. Let's go.
He's back to throw. And the defense escapes. And a nice... I'm going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
This one left for Daniels. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
I'm drawn up here for Daniels. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Okay.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Daniels will keep it again. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A give to Mixon up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Third down, Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. 60 back.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain, so that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Hawk 70. Check, hurt. Let go.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
The 46-yard
Get
line.
it. Ready,
Daniels now on 1st down. Got his target, that's Lane. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
He's taken out.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Stack. 19 Charger. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go now. Check smash. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Riggs. 18. Pioneer. Scoop.
They'll throw. Third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. Oh, look at this, Brock. They're splitting the tackles out wide here. I love a bit of creativity to begin this drive. First and 10 are on to Mixon. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line. Second down. He's going to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick six. Tie game, final quarter, the final minutes and seconds ticking away, Brock. I mean, this is dream scenario for a defender to have the chance to score the potential game winner.
Yeah, I'll raise my hand and sometimes at a fault for too many times thinking about the quarterback. Oh, this is the moment you live for. Oh, you got to maximize this situation. It's the same mindset for these defenders, and when they capitalize on it, well, you could see the celebration by his teammates.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And that's going to push him back for second down.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on second down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they've got to dig themselves out of this hole.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series.